Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? What if it's not that you forgot something, but the room you just walked into was not the room in the reality that you were originally walking into? And it was just a portal or a reality shift. I think that multiple times throughout the day, as we become more multidimensional and become more aware of it, these things happen where it's like, what was I just doing? Or why am I doing this all of a sudden? Or why can't I focus? Why is it that I want to do the dishes, paint a picture, clean the house, do the gardening, and it's jumping from this to this to this? Because what if you're walking through multiple versions of you in those moments? We look at reality like it's this set thing, but it's not. It's malleable. And the quantum leaping, the quantum jumping, the parallel realities, we're moving between these things all the time. And I can give you some little examples of like glitch in the matrix things that have happened to me. What happens to me, every so often is my car keys being in my left pocket. I'm not left-handed. Or I catch myself driving with the opposite hand and think, that's interesting. What version of me am I in right now? And as we're moving through these other realities, through these other versions of us, I think every time we're in one, there's a piece that we're supposed to pick up from that version, retrieve from that version, that is going to help us with whatever it is we're trying to bend our reality to. Hold that for a second. When you step into that other version, or you walk in the room and you're like, ooh, what am I doing here? What is this? It's that little like puck of your memory is now catching up to the version you've jumped into, right? I think these little funny glitches, they happen a lot more than we're aware of, or we've conditioned ourselves to say, not real, no, didn't happen. I look at these glitches as these little blessings when they happen, be like, oh, okay, this is something to get excited about. And I'm not talking about, if you're having gaps in your memory where you've forgotten to do some important things, or you're leaving the kettle on or the curling iron plugged in, maybe you should go talk to a doctor on those things. That's not what I'm talking about. If there's a discomfort or you're not able to walk through your normal life, your day-to-day activities, that's kind of something else. And that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is those little moments, those little glitches where you go upstairs and you're like, what am I doing here? Why did I come here? Right? And it's like, was it a reality shift? Can you start to look at it as this is all happening for me? Every little time, every little shift, get excited. It's putting you one step closer to putting you in the reality you genuinely want to be in. Glitch in the Matrix story. I've had several of these glitches, and sometimes it happens more than others. Every time kind of leaves you questioning, like, did that really happen, or am I just imagining it? Imagining is, to me, part of your connection to your soul anyways. So your imagination, I don't think, is ever a bad thing. The mind does play tricks sometimes. I'm not going to override that one. But glitch in the matrix. So the last one I can think of to talk about, I let the dog outside. I went into the kitchen. I was doing something. I turned, called the dog, not really thinking, and then there she was. I never let her in the house. So those little glitches, when they happen, gets kind of freaky. You're thinking like, did I just, no, I must have forgotten. I must be. And you start to like turn it back on you and blame yourself and gaslight yourself, right? Our minds do that to us sometimes. No, I didn't really. Yeah, you probably really did. So here's another story that happened to me. I love like silver jewelry. Always have. So I pick up little pieces here and there. and I'm pretty meticulous. I don't like polishing the silver, so I keep it wrapped in flannel. One day I went and I opened this jewelry box and I was looking for something and I noticed this paper towel. Now, I'm a creature of habit, so why is there a paper towel when all my stuff is wrapped in flannel? Anyways, I pick up the paper towel and this necklace falls onto the bed. Interesting. Pick the necklace up and all of a sudden my memory is going in two different directions. I can see one timeline where that necklace was stolen from me when I was 17, and I can see another timeline where I've had it the entire time. My brain torques like it wants to be torn in two, right? Like, how is this even happening? How is this even possible? I must be wrong. The gaslighting starts. I must be remembering, and I just paused in that moment, stop. And I held both the memories. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to see more than one timeline. Not many people are talking about this. Not many people can do this. But on those occasions where you can see more than the one timeline, that's okay. It will make you feel a little unhinged. We're going to use the word unhinged. But more and more as we're moving through realities and we're expanding the consciousness and we're more aware that we're moving through these parallel versions of us, these other layers and levels of reality, stuff gets kind of weird, gets kind of bendy. Please leave me in the comments your stories of glitch in the matrix you've experienced. I would love to hear them. I would love to start building a community where people can understand that you're not alone. There's a great group of us that these things are happening to. And let's grow and learn together.